I come up to the car dealership and I notice, dang, Tori, you didn't put the blockers out last night, bro. So I pull in and boy, he didn't put the blockers out. The cars are gone. The cars are gone. That's right. All of row B is gone. We were hit last night. 22 years in this business, and these people, whoever they are, we're going to pray for them. That's right. We have to. They stole upwards of 9 cars last night, broke into the dealership. Look at this. Follow me down this hallway. They literally fell through the roof. They climbed up into my roof area and came through the roof to hijack the car lot. Getting in this car lot is a fully secured operation. We spent thousands of dollars putting bulletproof glass in here and sealing the inside of this complex. But we never thought about the roof, right? Somebody cutting a hole in the roof, literally lifting the AC unit off the roof and coming down like Santa Claus. Can you believe that? Just in time for the season. Bad joke, but that's what happened. Come on in. So I'm contemplating, do we do the show? Do we do the show and do we do, everything live? I don't know. Not feeling it, guys, not feeling it. But you know what? Satan never wins. We win, right? That's right. We have a show today, and the reason for that is because of you people who took 9 of our cars and a bunch of other stuff. I will not regress too much about this, but a lot of stuff. So yeah, we were hit. 22 years in the business, ladies and gentlemen, loved ones, and we have been hit. So if you are watching, maybe they watch a cooking show on TV, I don't know, on YouTube. If you are watching, I'd love to have my cars back, about $100,000 worth of cars. But nonetheless, we're going to shake all that off and move on to something bigger and better, because this is your show. That's right. It's your show, loved ones. And so let's get on with it. Let's just put that aside. But that's what happened. That's the day so far. And we were going to, and still might, if Titus is there, Patricia's there, the whole people there in Phoenix. I haven't yet decided. My associate and I were sitting here having a little discussion about 5 minutes ago. You know what? If we're going to do the show, we might as well do Phoenix too. So it's up in the air right now. I got to tell you, 50-50. I'm 50-50 on that. This is a live show. This is a live life, right? We're not sure. We're talking about Arizona, and it's 6-hour drive, a red-hour flight back. I mean, we got the hotel book, we got the airline book. I mean, everything's done. It's just, do we leave the dealership in hands of God knows what tonight? Well, we'll let you know by probably the end of the show if we're going to end up going to Phoenix or not. So Titus, Patricia, Pastor Barb, all you people over there, all you, I can't wait to meet you too. We're going to have a great time. We're going to, oh my God, we had something big planned, and we still might. So all that aside, that's what's happened in my life today. I don't know how yours was, but that's what's going on here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, #1 car theft auto in the country. Anyways, this last Wednesday, I said on the comment section and in the video, I said, you know what? If you made a comment in this video on Wednesday, I'm going to acknowledge that. That's right. Santa is going to acknowledge you. So what I did was I got some gift names, and I put name tags on every single person that actually participated in a comment. Remember last week was the waiting room? I'm a sneaky dude, bro. You got that right. I'm going to come up with all kinds of neat stuff from now on. I'm just going to get so creative. They're not going to win, baby. We are going to win. That's right. So nonetheless, if you made a comment on the Wednesday show, you have a name tag on a gift under our Christmas pine tree cross from my backyard. How about that? So that's pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to reveal what that little gift is, but it's a nice little gift. Unfortunately, it won't arrive in time for Christmas, probably at this point. I had a rough day. But nonetheless, we'll get that out probably Tuesday or Wednesday, your little gift. So all of you, there's like 74, last count, that participated in that beautiful thing. And I love you guys for that. That's an awesome participation. But I'm going to do one more thing. You know me. I can't just stop there. Everyone, that's 74. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to do something very special for you. I'm going to reach into this spinner right here, and I'm going to pull out a name. It's one of your names, 74, one of you. I'm going to pull out a name, and it's going to be a $250 check in the mail to you on Monday. This is what we do. I'm sorry. I have to apologize for giving, but that's what we do. We give. So, without further ado, here we go. We're going to start the show off. This is how I was going to start the show, on a real positive note, but here we go. So, it's still positive. We're not going to let them win. Here we go. 30 miles an hour, 32. Baby Alicia, what do you think, babe? Huh? You're not going to lose that either. Here we go, and the first one out of the board here. So if you participated in the comment section on Wednesday's show and made a comment, could have been anything. Steve, you suck. No, hey, Steve, you're great. Or hey, the food, whatever. I love your chicken. Whatever you put it down, there is a eligible format in which to win. And so, wow. This guy, he's a lucky guy. Ethan J, you just won $250. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan J, I believe that is a seed, right? If I'm not mistaken. Congratulations, sir. You have won $250 for just commenting. Bless you. It's a live show, so hey, cough and anything goes here now. Anything. So that's the first thing I want to get off the chest. $250 out the door. We are still going to spin twice for $200. That's right. Nothing's going to stop us today. So you still have an opportunity, everybody. I'm looking at these numbers. That's awesome. You guys keep going, keep going, keep going. That's an awesome crowd we have out there today. We're going to present to you right here the food portion of today's event, and that is going to be eggplant parmesan and a pesto linguine mushroom. And now, if you colorblind, you might miss this, but if you're not, you have a red and green ensemble with an eggplant stuffed with a cheese pine cone. That's a real piece of pine cone. Is it real pine cone? Is it real pine cone? No, no, no. This is real pine cone. This is real pine cone. Right to the camera. This is a real cheese. This is that form cheese. We did this a couple weeks ago where we take that piece of cheese, that cream cheese, and we put some blue in it or smoked cheddar or whatever you like, and we form it up into a pine cone, and itty bitty, little by little. And by the way, I'm doing this today, mind you, putting these these little almonds in there. And so you've got a beautiful ensemble of red and green. That is what I would like you to present to, if you're wondering, what do we serve the day before Christmas? Yeah, we got the turkey, we got the ham. We don't want any of that. We want something different. Well, there it is. A green and red festive. Look at that, on a 360 parameter. Isn't that beautiful? That is the eggplant parmesan and the feta, the linguine pesto, which we're going to make right here today. I'm going to show you how to do this. It's real simple in a skillet in less than 10 minutes. Bam, bam, boom, boom. We're going to put it on this platter here, and we're going to decorate that as you would see this one. Except we're not going to make that pine cone in less than 5 minutes. But nonetheless, isn't that beautiful? And that is a garnish of red and green bell pepper. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, loved ones, a beautiful, if I may say so myself, red and green seasonal entree that you could present to a party of 6. That's what we do here. We basically serve out 6 people on a menu format. Those digital formats are coming. We keep getting interrupted, obviously, with stuff. But nonetheless, that is that. So we're going to start off with lighting the burners, and we're going to start off with the eggplant parmesan. Now, eggplant parmesan, this is the reason why I chose this is red and green, obviously, number 1. But number 2, it's basically a vegetarian, which we don't do very often, and it's seasonal, and it's good. It's really good. Eggplant. Let's talk about eggplant. Little education. We do education here as well. Eggplant is produced in the United States. That's right. There's a state. Does anybody know the state, the largest producing state of eggplant in the world? Actually, it's right here in the United States. It's actually New Jersey. Did you know that? New Jersey produces the most eggplant in the world. They produce about 66% or 2/3 of the world's eggplant population. And what country consumes the most eggplant? Who cares, Steve? Well, it is kind of informative. China. China actually eats more eggplant than anybody. Eggplant, we start off by cutting the eggplant, and we have some honey water. Honey water brings out a sticky format onto your eggplant, okay? You want to take that disc that's cut just like so. That's going to go into some flour, and we dust it with a little flour. It's a little seasoned baking flour. It's kind of hard to get the camera back here, but I'm going to show you when we put it in there. We dip it in some egg with some spring water. That's that flour, egg, and a special, very special breading, which we will divulge the ingredients to this in the cookbook format when that arrives on the scene here very shortly. So again, we're going to dust our eggplant with the honey water. This is just a honey water, and again, that just forms a little sticky substance of natural on the eggplant into the dusting bowl, which is the flour, and that then will go into the egg wash, and then it will go into the very well seasoned dry mix, which we placed. This gets very hot very quick too. I gotta hold this. And we'll just dip that there and dip this here. Kind of improvise here just a tad. But again, you guys are so smart. You get the idea. Into the egg wash it goes, and into the cracker meal it shall blow. And we're going to dry that off really nice. And boom, there we have it. Okay, so now we have our pieces of eggplant parmesan. That will suffice rather well. And when that browns up nicely, which it's doing right now, we'll flip that over. Oh, beautifully golden brown. That's the color that we're going to look for right there on that disc. Let that one brown just a tad. I'm going to bring that over to the camera so they can see that. So this is just a little olive oil, and we dusted that. See how fast that works? That's just amazingly quick. That basically is your olive oil and your eggplant. Again, what we did with the eggplant disc. We just took that disc, we brushed it with a little honey water, that went into some flour, that went into some egg wash, and then ultimately into the dry bread mix, which again, that has this, you think the Colonel has some secret seasonings? Yes, so do I. Santa hat there. All right, so what a day this has been. We are going to now show you how we would make this. Now, I just made an incision in that eggplant and put my cream cheese in there, and I did my pine cone right there. This little incision right here, that's pine nuts. Did you catch that? Those are pine nuts. If you want to sprinkle the top of your item with something very tasty, the pine nuts suffice as something very nice. All right, so we have about 8 minutes. If you have not made a comment in today's comment section by saying, Steve, I'm here, or hey, Steve, I'm here, or whatever, we need your name in the comment section, because the reason for that is, ladies and gentlemen, loved ones, we will be placing a spinner in the room here in exchange of the one we just did that Ethan won for $250, by the way. Good job, Ethan. That will be taken over to a place, and we're going to do the next one here. That will be taken over to a place, and we'll have a spin for two $200 bills. I want you guys to have a little Christmas money. It's always fun to have some Christmas money this time of year, no matter what happens. All right, so the second portion of this, again, so we have our eggplant, and that's a beautiful brown. See how that's about maybe 5 minutes at tops. A beautiful eggplant parmesan. The parmesan cheese is in the dry bread mix. So what we have here now is just some heavy cream. We're going to put some heavy cream in there with some linguine. The linguine has been cooked off. We're going to put some mushrooms. Oh my goodness, some fresh mushrooms. We're going to put some garlic. And so you never have enough mushrooms, right? We're going to put a little bit of pesto. We'll put a lot more pesto in as things progress here. We'll put a little bit of garlic in there. And it's got the seasonings of the show, which are the Steve Henry seasonings. Now, those are incredible seasonings. Now, this will just take a few moments to render. Again, no butter, no nothing. All that is just nothing but heavy cream, the little bit of pesto, garlic, mushrooms, and the linguine. That linguine has been cooked off, and we can probably go ahead and sauce the eggplant. Now, this is just a very good homemade red sauce. This will be our red of our green, of course. This is a nice tomato sauce that we made. We reduced it down. It will be topped with some cheese, and we could have melted this, and we would have and should have probably done just that, but we will do that at a later time here. So we're going to just kind of incorporate that. The cream takes about 5 to 10 minutes to reduce down. Here comes our cheese. So we're going to cheese the top of that eggplant parmesan, and again, this would have been left in the skillet with time constraints. It's hard to do, but we're going to go ahead and leave that cheese separate there, and boom, there you have it. Now you can garnish that with a little pine nut if you want. Ooh, man, oh man, oh man, beautiful. Now this is cooking up nicely. This again is linguine. You're saying it's not green yet though, Steve? Well, no problem. We have a lot of pesto to get to that, and we're going to put a lot more pesto in there. That's going to be our green. And we'll paste that at the very top as well. All right, we're down to like 5 minutes, I'm told. 5 minutes on getting your name in. We have a spin going. If you want to participate in the show, you do have to be on our email, okay? And you gotta be in our email, you gotta subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, you need to subscribe, because you're not gonna get a prize if you don't subscribe. It's the new SteveHenryShow.com, the new SteveHenryShow.com. Go there, you'll see our merchandise. You will also see an array of other things as well. Our digital downloads will be coming soon as well too. See how that's becoming green? That cream is reducing rather nicely. The exact quantities, as you know, will be presented in that digital download. And so here you have it. Now, we might want to clean that up just a tad, make that look pretty. All right, there's our eggplant parmesan. Hey, did you all catch our mistake last week? We had a live shot. We had our charcuterie board. Remember that? And that went cratering on the floor. Got a little cocktail sauce on Tori's boots. That was pretty cool. Live show is always fun. See that color now? Look at that, how that contrast is in there. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're going to make sure that thing's a little bit greener, and then we'll put that off to the side here. And we're going to sprinkle our garnish, and that's going to be just about it here pretty quick. So once again, Wednesday show, you're commented in there, you've got a gift, that's under the tree, and that will be out to you, we're hoping here in the next couple days. All right, we're gonna pour this green linguine pesto right here. That is, see that consistency right there, ladies and gentlemen, loved ones? Beautiful. That's gonna go right there. We're gonna pour that right there, and voila. Now, we're gonna clean that up just a tad. All right, so here's what you have. You've got your, and we're gonna green paste this a little bit more. We gotta bring out some greenery. Green, baby, green, green, green. We used to kind of smoke this green back in the day, but now we just kind of use it as a garnish here. There it is. All right, so now you have red bell pepper. Red bell pepper. 'Tis the season, and that's going to be our garnish here as you move forward. And that's the red bell pepper. We have the green bell pepper. Now watch how this kind of transforms here. You got your green and your red, and oh my God, that's beautiful. That's absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is going to be something that you're going to serve to a guest. So that is obviously the quick version, the 10-minute version as we go here. That is done there, and that is going to be, like I said, presented in this mode here. That is what we were hoping for right there. You got your pine cone there. You've got your pine nuts there as I spin that around on that Lazy Susan. Eggplant Parmesan and linguine pesto. Lovely stuff. Loved ones, again, for a party of 6, when you present this to your family that came in on the red eye the night before, yeah, and they're, oh my God, I'm hungry, what do we fix? This is what you fix. You fix a very seasonal, festive meal, and man, what a beautiful thing. I put some pine needles on there, and that, you'll get the wow. You'll literally get the wow. We have a Christmas party every year, and I serve this as a side dish, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, without further ado, we are going to move off to the side, the spinner. The spinner for the $200, we're going to get those names in there. How soon before those names, ladies and gentlemen, loved ones? We got those coming. And oh, we got 2 holdouts. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Everybody in there. We're up to about 81. That's good. That's good. Let's get him in. Oh, we go, baby. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. So this is the part of the show I like a much because this is going to be some Christmas shopping. What we do each week for a while now, it's been like 7 weeks, we spin for $200. That's right. And you stick around to the very end. That's called marketing. It's keeping everybody in the saddle. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. You don't know how much fun I have. Even after a day like today, I know it's going to hit me. I'm probably going to be halfway to Phoenix and just literally break down. But that's okay. I've got some partners driving with me. We're not doing it alone. And if we do it, we're still up in the air. Probably doing one of these coin tosses, you guys, if you're watching there in Phoenix. Nonetheless, okay, here we go. Steve, shut up. Let's get it done. First $200. Okay, and you commented. That's all you got to do is just comment in the section here. We're going to spin the first one. The first person. They say never turn your back on a camera, okay? I'm pretty good here. Let me get my Santa hat. All right, so we're stopping right there. As it says here, every $200 every week. So there's a live show. I'm going to pull one name here, and I'm going to go way to the left here and pull 2 names. I have pulled 2 names out. Last week, if you were here, we did spin for a Jeep. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right! We spin for a Jeep. We've done 5 Jeep giveaways this year. The 5th one went to Patricia Rice over in the Phoenix Valley of the Sun. I lived there for 5 years. God-awful place, I'll tell you. It's a beautiful place that way, but the weather, here's how it goes. Either you live there 5 years and you make it and you live the rest of your life in beautiful Phoenix weather, or you get out. 5th summer, had enough. 113 July at noon, 113. It was still 113 at midnight. So nonetheless, that was a long shot. We ended up in Albuquerque. All right, see, here we go. You guys ready? This is going to be the first. Oh, God, this girl is the lucky. You are the luckiest girl. Your mom is the luckiest girl I've ever met. I've never seen somebody who wins so much. Emmy G, I believe there's supposed to be a G at the end of this. This is Emmy. We only have one Emmy. We only have one Rick. We only have one Alicia. And I'll tell you what, that's another win. I can't believe, can you guys believe that? I mean, I'm almost thinking there's something going on here. All right, so we are finishing up with the eggplant parmesan, the linguine, the eggplant, the cheese pine cone. I think that's just beautiful. I don't know, if I got served that at somebody's house, you know what I would do? Yeah, I would be erratic. I would be like, wow. All right, so the second winner, the second recipient, we're up to, yeah, we've kind of a few people here. You guys are getting good, baby. I love you so much. All right, oh my God, the men have won again today. I can't believe it. Leo R. Leo, man, you good man, Leo. You are a recipient of $200. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, Emmy, I didn't mean to call you a man. We have Emmy and Leo, $200 winners. Yay, very good. And we have the $250 winner too. All right, so I need some help from you guys. As I told you before, 5 Jeeps this year. That's what we gave away. I don't know what we're going to do next year. There is some money coming in. I will say you guys are doing a great job. I want you to continue to share. I want you to continue to watch those commercials. I know I'm a skipper too, but you got to do it because that's where this revenue comes. When all the bills are paid and I pay the thieves off and you know, do all that kind of stuff, then we have a little bit of little bit of money left over. It's going to go to you. It's your show. And so I need an idea. Give me an idea. Put something in the comment section. Hey, what do you guys want to do? We have some resources available, and we still have a few cars left. But luckily they didn't get that Jeep. By the way, everyone's wondering, did they take the Jeep? No, I drove Patricia Rice's Jeep home last night just for one final run, just to make sure. So they didn't steal that Jeep. They stole 9 beautiful cars, all those rotten Jeep and Jackals. But anyways, get over it and we'll go on. But I want some ideas because I want to give some more stuff away. I want some creativity. And by the way, next week's show you don't want to miss. It's a Saturday show. It falls on Christmas. It will be a live pre-recorded show at 4 o'clock. I want to share my feelings. Boy, do I have some more feelings. I had some going into this week. I have a lot more now than I had last week. I'll tell you that for sure. So we're going to mention a few things. If we do the road trip, that'll be included in that. Those are always fun. You saw that movie, Trains, Planes, and whatever. That's kind of how that works, although, just kidding, that's a long story. But nonetheless, next week, you don't want to miss it. It's a Christmas show, My True Feelings. Not so much cooking, but it's going to be really cool. You're going to learn a lot about me, about the show, about where it's going, and I want you involved because, like I said, next week, I want you to interact with me. I want you to tell me what do you guys want? I mean, what do you want in the way of some return on investment? Because it's your show, guys, and I love you for it. I'm so glad you're here. I look forward to seeing you next week. It's been a tough week, and by the way, this season coming up is a tough season. We've all lost somebody. I know. A good friend of mine, Randy. If you're out there, babe, I think about that every day. I think about the loved ones. Candy up in Washington, your mom. I mean, there's so many people I know on the show that have lost somebody this year. I want you to tune in next Saturday. You're gonna be rejuvenated somewhat, I think, because of that. It's just we got to stick together. We are a family. This is what this show is. It's a community, and I'm so happy for it. Loved ones, I've been talking too much. I got to go. I love you. I'll see you next week on the Steve Henry Show.